Alright, guys, it has been a while since I've wanted to make a review video about my S.Work Sagan 2018 edition bike and those hyper wheels, 50 millimeters rim brake wheels. Let me tell you, let's start with the bike. The bike is a rim brake S.Work Tarmac frame, the Sagan edition 2018. That is the bike Sagan was riding during the big tours in 2018. Can you believe it or not? It's extremely light, extremely stiff, especially the front end. The front end is insanely stiff. It will break your arms, let me tell you. Out of the saddle of this thing, you feel every little input of power from your upper body you put into it. The rear end is very extremely stiff as well, but it does have some compliance. That's what I like this bike. That's why I like this bike. Is it does have a good mix, even though it is a S.Work Tarmac. It does have a good mixture of compliance and stiffness, and so although it kind of breaks your arms, it doesn't break your butt. And your back and your butt will feel happy about this compliance. What else about this bike? That's as you can see, the seat post is a zero offset seat post, and so it puts you in a pretty advanced position on a bike. So I will recommend, if you're a type of rider that usually ride with a larger degree of offset at the back, I will recommend a -20 degrees seat post that would allow you to have the correct distance between your seating and your crank. And so I've had this bike for a year now, and I have not had any issue. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. It's a rim brake bike, so what can go wrong with a rim brake bike? Not much. The pants, I don't know that you can really see it here, but the pants is absolutely amazing, absolutely splendid, absolutely amazing. Depending on the reflex of the sun on it, it does change color. It does have these cool reflects, and it's a beautiful pant. It's a special pant. Not everybody has this pant. As the Sagan edition, the pant of the bike is pretty special. It does have those cool reflects, and the S.Work logo does have those multicolor effect to it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool frame, looking wise, and also, as I said, performance wise, is very impressive. Very, very impressive. They, I believe, combine a good compliance versus stiffness in this frame. What else? That's pretty much it. So it's their latest best carbon grade. I forgot how it's called, but you basically can do lighter than that. The frame itself, it's I think 600 or 700 grams. It's insanely light, and the fork is super light as well, a bit stiff, like I was saying. I did change the bottom bracket when I got the bike. It was I had a beginning of a creaking thing going on, so that type of things tend to drive me crazy. So I changed the bottom bracket for a BB Infinite press fit bottom bracket. I of course chose the compatible bottom bracket for this bike. Let me tell you, BB Infinite bottom brackets are the best you can buy. They are a little expensive. They are around $200, I believe, $250, but it's well worth it. Not only your crank will spin like crazy, and you don't even have to buy the I forgot the term, but you can buy the regular bottom bracket with a regular but it will spin like super smoothly forever, but you won't even have any creaking issue at all. So it's just a peace of mind. It's $250, but it's a high quality. It's made in the US, and it's just the peace of mind of never having any creaking issue going on anymore. Totally recommend it. So this bike is full Jura Ace equipped, crankset, front and rear derailleur, cassette. So it's at the top of the line. It's in mechanic shifting, mechanic gearing. That is something I also recommend. Not only you be able to have a top-end bike for a pretty good price, but performance-wise, it does work very well. I have used the Jura S electronic shifting. I have used it. It is a little quicker. It is cool to be able to not even press. The shift is already engaged. It is cool, but you honestly you don't lose much, and you gain a lot of saving there. So mechanical shifting, brakes, rim brake, mechanical shifting, nothing can go wrong, guys. You change your cables every year or so, and you don't have any battery issues, anything like that ever again. So totally recommend the simplicity of a rim brake mechanical shifting bike. The wheels, they are the Hyper. I made a review just for the wheels, but they are the Hyper wheels, so Windspace. So they are from Windspace. They are the Hyper wheels, and they are fantastic. They are the 50 millimeters deep. They are 26 millimeters wide. They are 1,350 grams the pair, and they are full carbon. The frame is in carbon, the hub and the spokes are full carbon. They are fantastic set of wheels. They are super light, extremely responsive. They stay true forever. I've always had issues with having to retrue my wheels through the years, and this is the first pair of wheels. I don't know if it's a carbon, the fact that it has carbon spokes or whatnot, but it is the first pair of wheels that stay true forever. I haven't had to touch them at all, and I've been riding them for a year and a half in pretty rough condition, riding over potholes and stuff. So to me they're high quality carbon wheels. I spent $1,200 for them, and honestly they are as good as $2,000 or $3,000 carbon wheels to me. Super light, super stiff, reliable. I've never had any issue with them. High quality. They are wide enough so they make your tire look nice and wide, and it does improve your level of comfortability big time. And yeah, they're just worry free, issue free. Honestly, if you want a good pair of wheels and you don't want to spend $3,000 or $4,000, I totally recommend this brand. Let me see if I can put any more information about those wheels. Clincher, ceramic bearing, like I said, 26mm wide, 50mm deep, aero, carbon spokes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They are very good wheels. Uh, I want to add to before I bought those wheels, I was concerned about the braking power, the braking surface. Will the braking surface fade away quickly? Will the braking surface get damaged over time? Would I lose braking power over going downhill for a while? Would the pad used up pretty quickly? And I seriously, guys, these are the best braking carbon wheels. The braking surface, I don't know how they did it, but the braking surface on them associated with their pads are extremely strong. I've descended long downhills, and I'm a 70 kilo rider. Okay, I'm not that heavy, but I've never had any issue of overheating, any issues of fading the braking power fading away, anything like that. They are the best braking performance wise. Braking performance wise, they are also the best carbon wheels I've ever had. They're quite not as strong as aluminum rim brake. There may be like a 15% decrease of power capabilities, but for a carbon set of wheels, they are the best I've ever ridden. So that was that was very important for me before buying my new carbon wheel set, and knowing that after a year and a half of using them in all kind of conditions, and in long and shorter downhills, I can assure you that the braking power is awesome.